another interesting topic that we continue to discuss with our clients on a consistent basis is the concept of digitization, right? The pandemic and remote workforces have forced organizations to take a look at how they are utilizing this key component of their life cycle information program, right? Digitization in some way, shape, or form it needs to be present at some level in each program. And I think over the last 5 to 6 months, organizations have looked at this and asked us to provide consultation and feedback around what is the best way to do this and how would you recommend we do this? An example I would give is, we have a law firm that came to us and said, for years we had been taking our inactive case files and moving them to offsite storage, hard copy storage, moving to offsite record centers. And we've kept all active records and active cases on site in our office. So lawyers can access them consistently when they need them, and we manage it within the ecosystem of our office. But in March and April and May, that didn't work, right? Because you have a disparate workforce, you have individuals working from home or other locations, and those records sat in that office, right? They sat there, and they were hard copy format that couldn't be accessed unless someone was on site. And there was a period of time where that firm didn't have access to all of the records that they needed. So they came to us and said, what is the best way for me to convert these files? How do I digitize these files so they're accessible to my team? And also we have portability, right, where multiple team members who may be working on a case can access those records. And whenever we talk about conversion with clients, we try to look at it first in a laser-like approach. Instead of saying, hey, let's convert 100,000 cube, let's convert 50,000 boxes. That's not the most effective utilization or efficient way to utilize the service. We try to be laser-like, and this was a perfect example where this law firm had a defined deposit, right, that they needed these records converted. So what we said to them is, let us do two things. Number one is let us start to convert these records that you have stored on site and move them into a digital format so now everyone can access them. So we solved that problem for the client. So we undertook a conversion project and were able to provide them greater access and portability and overall quality of the program increased dramatically. And we solved that problem. The second thing we said to them, though, is, hey, let's look at this broader, right? The vast majority of your inventory is sitting with us in hard copy format in a record center. And for those records that you want to recall, let's not recall the file. Let's use scan on demand and send that to you digitally. So over time, we're going to start to passively convert your files that are active. So if file 123 would have been recalled and we would have driven it to you on a standard transportation drive, let's use scan on demand because we'll accomplish two things. Number one, it's going to get to the person that needs it. And secondly, you're going to begin the conversion process passively of active records. So one of the outcomes of this process is that we are consistently working with clients and taking a very targeted approach to their inventory and saying, what inventory do you need to convert? Where are you going to get the most return on that investment? And let's talk about incremental scanning over time, which is going to add tremendous value to your program.